and welcome to Yabasaki Vaportech. This is the main website. When you load in here, the store pops up right away. You can choose between batteries, mods, tanks, juices, and accessories. We go to the mods here. We got the eLIF ice stick, the iTaste VV 3.0. These are like the best standard-owned vaping mods out there. They provide smooth flavor and good battery life. Have tanks on there like the Aspire Nautilus. You could click on it, everything works, add it to the cart, have a little description. And then as we go back, I also have juices on there like banana cream, little accessories like coils and wicks and all of that nature. And then as we go to the about page, this is like the goals of the company and what is it about. So Yabasaki Vaportech is here to revolutionize the vapor market world, and to do that we need to be updated constantly with the latest sub-ohm tanks, battery, mods, flavors, all of that, and that is our goal. Contact, this is a way to get in touch with Yabasaki Vaportech. Here we have the Facebook, the Twitter, the Pinterest, a way to email us. And then also a good thing about following those is people get discounts, promotions, there'll be events. You connect with a more personal level over there. So let's go to the Facebook. So on the Facebook, I have a link to the Pinterest right now, and a little thing about here, this Kanger Sub-Tank Mini, just a little review so people hop on the page. They might see this, become interested.
Review on how to rebuild though. When you get in here, leave a little space there for the channel.
And then I also have the Pinterest as well. Over here, this is like more the aesthetic side of vaping, and I keep it more fun over here. I got cool custom vapes, steam pug vapes. This one has an octopus. Try to keep it funny here. I have some cool pictures. Basically anything related to the vapor and the vapor community, content is here for that. So there's a wide array of things to look at. Also have the Twitter as well. This is more of a personal level connection. See right here, I have the Eagle 1 and the Kanger Sub-Tank Nano. That's my current vape right now, and highly recommend it. And then also on the Twitter, things would be posted like promotions and stuff. Upcoming is like products that we don't have yet, but they're coming in. And basically these products are the sub-ohm vaping and the latest and the greatest. Here we have the X Pro. This is a mod that can do 50 watts or 75 watts. Basically that's a lot of battery power, and it can make big clouds. The Delta 2 tank is the latest tank out there. This goes perfect with the X Pro mod. This tank is a sub-ohm vaping certified. It can hold a lot of liquid on there. It's easy to refill. It has technology in there. Basically the way it's designed, so it's really easy to refill and hard to spill. The Eagle 1, my personal favorite. It's real small, sleek, feels nice to hold. It's real portable, lightweight, and that's why that one's my favorite. I have a little bit of details over here about that. Little review about the Eagle 1 on here.
Alright. And was like an all-in-one, something you don't have to adjust wattage or voltage or anything like that.
Yep, and then Hot. This is the area of the website where the most purchased products, basically recommendations, because there's a lot of vapors, mods, batteries out there, and they're not all good and they're not all bad, but it's hard to decide which one is worth buying. So this is basically, the most purchased products out there, basically what everyone's getting, and hopefully at the same time it is the best, which in this case it is. So right now really popular is the eLIF ice stick standard for standard-owned vaping. This provides a lot of flavor, good battery life. It can work with mini tanks. got the eye taste, several tanks on here and different mods. So that's what that's about. It's basically here to help the customer have an idea maybe what they want to buy, because sometimes when I go on the websites there's just so many things to buy, you don't really know what's good or bad. You start looking up YouTube videos, and this is just a little bit more helpful in that aspect. Spotlight, this is an area where you can basically show off your custom vape that you made. You can send a picture to us through the contact page, however you want over there. And this is just a showcase of users and their various mods. Maybe you just want to come here and see something cool, or you're out of ideas and you're trying to make a custom vape new project for the weekend. This will help you out here. So we have cool stuff here. That's a koi fish, camel, magenta, that looks cool, steampunk vapes, just a lot of things over there. It's pretty interesting to look at. And then I have the knowledge section over here. This is basically helpful information to maintain your vapor equipment. Basically the do's and don'ts, tips and tricks. For example, when you get a new coil, tank, whatever, and you first put the juice in the tank, you want to let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes so the wicks properly absorb the juice and you get a nice quality vapor hit, I guess. If you don't do that and you just vape right away, you'll most likely get a dry, burnt taste, and it's really horrible. So it's very recommended to wait a little bit. Another thing to keep in mind is sub-ohm vaping uses a little bit more liquid than standard vaping, so you need a good tank size and good battery power, because it uses a lot of battery and it uses a lot of juice, but at the same time it gives you big vapor density, taste, and all of that good stuff. Another thing to keep in mind is, like, when you purchase a new battery or mod, you want to try to fully charge it before you use it. Otherwise, if you charge it about halfway, then start using it, it dies, you charge it again, it just won't hold the same full charge that it would if you would have charged it fully the first time. Another thing to keep in mind is a lot of the e-juices have nicotine. If you vape a lot of that, or if you have a level too high, you may feel dizzy or nauseated. That's a sign of nicotine overdose. What you want to do there is just give yourself a break. You can lower your nicotine level on your juice. I prefer 0 for maximum flavor. Another thing is, although these vapors equipment is durable, they're not completely durable. You want to try to keep it upright so the juices are level. Otherwise, if it's on its side or moving around or you drop it, the juices could flood the coil. It could get in the connection between the battery and the tank. If that happens, the battery may not work. It could fry. Just a whole lot of things that could go wrong there. It's best to just keep good care of it. You want to switch your coils every so often. Whenever you start getting burnt taste, that's usually a sign of the coils going bad. Another thing to keep in mind is to make sure that you have a good battery for your tank. You don't want something that can't handle it, or the battery power is too strong and you fry your tank and your coil and all that. So this is just helpful information here. Have a little YouTube video here, how to clean your coils.
Yeah.
Pretty information.
That for a good 10 seconds. Tilt it at an angle.
So there's that. I also have the mobile app as well. This is just like a quick website overview of that. Basically, you just hop on here if you want to buy a new mod, tank, liquid, you need a new coil. It's just real easy to do. You can click on the mods here, and I have the various selections from the website. Got the either 5-stick, 30 watt, or the 10 watt, the mini version. So in these two, the 30 watt will give you a lot more vapor cloud density than the 10 watt. Have tanks on here to select from. The Spire Nautilus, currently that's the most popular standard ohm vaping tank. The mini version as well. The Atlantis. various liquids to choose from, banana, black cherry, all there. Have accessories as well, like coils and charger cables. Most of the mods out there use a standard micro USB charger, so it's very helpful to have a lot of those around. You can quickly contact us over here, have a number, website, everything's on there, the email, about us, just like before, just what the company's about, links to the Facebook, Twitter, all of that. And then the viral marketing strategy. My plan here was to do something like a YouTube video, try to keep it funny, basically have some people walk into like a Walgreens, a Starbucks, a McDonald's, whatever, and they try to like buy something and they're checking out, but at the same time they're vaping, sub-ohm vaping, and just creating clouds everywhere. So the point of this is to get like a reaction video. Hopefully the intended goal is something funny will happen, people will laugh, they'll think the vapors, it looks cool. Either way, whatever, at the end of it, the goal is for them to be more curious about it. Maybe they'll look up tank, the mod, maybe they'll go on the store and look up more information there. So that was the goal for the viral marketing strategy. And yeah, that's everything about Yabasaki Vaportech. Thank you for watching.